What's up guys, L3 here, and I have some more Assassin's Creed Brotherhood gameplay for you today. And first off, I want to kind of tell you about the intro a little bit, because on my last video, a lot of people really said they liked the intro when I posted it up, and I did not make the intro, unfortunately. I wish I had beastly intro making skills like that, but I do not. So I do want to give big credit to Assassin Sensei. I have kind of shouted him out before. He's kind of the head of the Frag Nation site. So a big thank you to him for doing that for me, and he's just an awesome guy all around. While we're on that subject, that's the full version of my intro. I may not use it a lot. There's a short version and a full version he made me, but full version is a little bit longer, very cool. I just want to kind of show you guys what it was like. But while we're on the subject of Assassin Sensei, I want to point you to his Assassin's Creed Interactive magazine that's going on here. Very cool. You should see it up here in the upper right hand corner covering the barber's ugly face. Very, very cool concept, and I was actually featured for this month's issue, because every issue there's going to be an edition coming out, and there's recognition of the month for one Assassin's Creed player each month. So for his very first issue, I was sponsored on there, so very cool, very honored. You should definitely check out this video for sure. You can kind of flip through the pages, you can download a PDF version, and I'm in the magazine, guys. You should definitely check it out. So there you go, got that out of the way first of all. So again, big shout out to him, big thank you. I don't know where you guys live right now, but it is very, very hot where I live in the US of A. I live in the southern part, so the humidity is very high. It's very hot. Let me give you an idea of how hot it is. I was baking cookies in my freaking car. That's how hot it was. It is extremely hot outside. I don't even want to go out there barely, but I need to. Definitely a perfect time to swim, though. I need to take advantage of that. So another thing is I'm using the mute and smoke bomb here. I don't understand in player matches, people tend to want to use the poison a lot. For me, I just want to have more casually go with it, I guess. I do want to win it, of course, but I don't really put on my try hard pants, and I don't strive to get the poison and focus and all that. I really just want to kind of focus, settle down a little bit on other abilities, play it more casually, because when I play ranked, I feel like definitely, oh, surprise engineer. When I play ranked, I definitely feel like I need to go for the highest score so I can move up on the leaderboards, kind of improve my Templar grade pyramid and that type of deal. But another thing is I've been playing terribly. I've seen a video by XNGX, or Subject 17 as most people know her, and very cool person, by the way. But I've seen a video by her recently, and she explains that she's just human, just like all of us. We YouTube commentators that post Assassin's Creed gameplay, they typically post when they get in first place. Well, that's not always the case. I do come in first place a lot, but for the past 2 days I've been becoming very frustrated with this game. There's been probably numerous amounts of Xbox controller shaped holes in my walls, because I've been getting very, very frustrated. I usually don't get this bad frustrated at games, but it's been frustrating me. I've been having to just take a deep breath, punch a wall, try not to break my knuckles there, and just settle down, because it's one of those moments where you're going to get your kill, and you know everything is set up perfectly. You know this is your chance to get an awesome kill, and when you see it, look at that, doesn't even make sense. She appeared out of nowhere, freaking invisible woman. That doesn't make any sense. That stuff is what's going to happen. I was going to get that stun perfectly. It was set up just fine. And then all of a sudden she warps out of nowhere, does a little twisty, twirly ballerina dance behind me, and stabs me right in the side. Things like that, it just, oh man, drives me up the wall. But again, like I wanted to say, that we're all human when it comes to this, and even though I do come in first place a lot, I've been having bad days, probably turning into bad weeks like this, where it's becoming very frustrating to play. And I make this guy quit out right here, by the way. I guess he didn't see me. But it's become very frustrated to play, so I'm definitely taking a break from it, and just a little bit, because I find that that's the best thing for me personally, is just kind of take a break from the game, come back for it with a clear head, clear mind. You're kind of able to sort things out a little bit, kind of see what you're doing wrong, because when you play like this, you just kind of go into a blind rage. And I find that this happens with most games. When you're angry, you tend to want to keep playing because you want to redeem yourself. Well, the only problem with that is you're pissed off and you're totally blinded. There's no real strategy. You just want to kill the last player that killed you, or get as much kills as possible, or you want to do something that's just not, it's not very practical, I guess is there to say. And by the way, I knew that was the barber, even though he was disguised. I just had this idea, and Don't ask me how I saw her. It was kind of a last second thing. But when I'm killing someone, I tend to want to scan behind me a little bit, kind of get the idea of what's going on, because there's a red triangle flashing like that, the mark of shame, as I want to call it. If there's a mark, it appears like right in front of your face. It's a big red mark, so you can see that out of your peripherals or whatnot. Then definitely get ready to run or use a mute, or kind of have this idea of what's going on beforehand. So yeah, right now I'm winning by a pretty steady pace, and you think I'm doing pretty good. You must be thinking that I'm absolutely crazy that I'm talking about doing terrible and posting this match. Well, it's not that I'm doing terrible, it's just that I'm doing less. I don't know, it's just I'm not doing as well as I could be. My potential's not lived up there. I haven't really been getting games that are above 4K very much at all, and this match is no exception. So, Mom, shut up! I'm doing a commentary! So, it's one of those things, you know what I'm saying? And wow, that was ridiculous. I'm probably gonna get in big trouble. I don't even care. That's how much I don't even care. So I'm playing it very well. I mean, I really am. But it's just little things annoy me the most. But I guess you got to roll with it. That's all there is to it. And I definitely wanted to get more stuns in this. I was more stun hungry. I did not expect 2 of them to come after me like that. Definitely stun hungry in this game, as I do have 2 more defensive abilities, and you can use smoke bomb offensively, especially like I usually do. I usually use the smoke bomb and poison so I can get that focus poison. So you can use it offensively, don't get me wrong, but I tend not to. I tend to want to be defensive about it. Just go for regular kills, not necessarily a purist type thing, but just more defensively, I guess I'd like to say, because the whole going for kills thing just hasn't been working out for me. Here, I want a chaser. It's one of those times where I'm just ready to chase someone down, and her charge fails, so we kind of go in a little sequence here. But I'm not going to let them get away, because for some reason I'm a sucker for stats, and let me explain why I said that. I've kind of seen in the leaderboard. Oh, I got shot out of midair there. That was a pretty cool shot. You got 400 points for that shot? That is ridiculous for a hidden gun. That doesn't even make sense. I wonder if anyone noticed my classes there, by the way. But what was I even talking about before? See, that's how hot it is outside. It's frying my brain cells. I don't even remember what I was talking about. Either way, we'll probably remember it one of these days. But I switched my poison and smoke bomb again, because I'm thinking, man, I really want to win this one, and this guy's winning by a little bit, so let's just kind of get this going. And I was very upset that I was in second place, that people were using poison and people were trying just going really hard in a player match. It got me so upset. So as I got in second place and as I started dying by more stupid things, I decided to just go hard, just get the poison going. Kind of stun him there, get the poison going, and see if we can get some good kills. So, of course, it doesn't work out in my favor, because as I'm going to get her, the engineer decides to give me a little tickle in the back, a little massage there. But that's just how it goes. Oh boy, it has been one of those days, and I'm using Assassin's Creed as a procrastination tool, and it's not working out so well, as it frustrates me so much. And maybe it's just time to take a breather, just take a break from this game, just for a little bit, kind of get your things, just kind of get my thoughts going, get my strategies cleared. Maybe the the roofers, if you will, maybe they will just disappear off the Assassin's Creed planet completely. Well, I don't want to say that, because probably half of the Assassin's Creed community will be gone then, but maybe things will just settle down. It's something odd that I kind of found out, was that if I switch to DLC 2.0, I often find a lot less roofers, which is surprisingly. So sometimes I tend to switch between DLC 2.0 and DLC 3.0, which is what I'm on. But it's kind of odd, because it's almost like a different world, if you will, but it's really different. It's a different server, but there's like a whole different community of players that do play on the 2.0 than they do on the 3.0. So it's cool to kind of see other people's playstyles and things like that, but for the most part it's the same deal. And there we go, Barbara. Oh, just cut my throat, why don't you? It's not like I care. So again, guys, we're winding down here, and I'm human. That's it. I'm not L3 the machine like most people think. But I'm pretty good at this game. I do want to give myself credit. But sometimes, some weeks, some days, hopefully not some years, we don't want to go that far. I get drained. I get a little bit frustrated, and I get second place. And trust me, second place is very good than from what I've been playing today, because I've been getting 7th and 6th and just terrible. So guys, thanks for watching as usual, and take it easy.
You're an inspiration for birth control.